When you are in the middle of the worst moment of your life, it feels like the end, like you will not survive it, like nothing will ever be all right again. I know that feeling. I have felt it more times than I can count. I have lost my home, my country, my husband, and nearly everyone I began this life with. And I am 94, still here, still glad of the morning. So let me be the voice you need right now. Whatever you are facing, you will survive it. Let me show you how. I want to speak now to the one person watching this who is in the middle of something terrible. Perhaps you have lost someone. Perhaps everything you built has fallen apart. Perhaps you are frightened for your health, or drowning in loneliness, or reeling from a betrayal. And it feels like you cannot survive it. I am 94 years old, and I have survived every single thing I am about to describe. So believe me when I tell you, from the far side of a very long life, you are stronger than this moment, and you will come through it. Let me walk you through the 5. The first thing that feels like the end. Losing the person you love most. When my husband Alexei died, I did not think I could go on breathing. 50 years, and then an empty apartment, and a silence so total it had a weight to it. For weeks, the grief was not an emotion, it was a physical thing, a stone on my chest, and I truly believed a person could not survive feeling this and live. If you have just lost the person who was your whole world, you know exactly the feeling I mean. It does feel like the end. I will not insult you by pretending it does not. But here is what I learned, and what I need you to hold on to. You do not survive that loss by getting over it. You survive it by carrying it, and slowly, slowly, discovering that you are able to. The grief does not vanish, but you grow strong enough to hold it. The first day you survive 1 hour at a time, then 1 day at a time. Then you notice, with surprise, that you laughed at something, and though the guilt comes, so does the proof that life is still moving in you. Alexei has been gone 9 years now. I still miss him every single day. And I have also had 9 more years of sunrises, of my granddaughter's visits, of good tea in the morning light. Both things are true at once. That is the secret nobody tells you about losing your beloved. You carry them with you into a life that, impossibly, becomes worth living again. You do not have to believe me now. Just do not make any permanent decisions in the dark. Survive 1 hour, then the next. The light comes back. I promise you, from the far side, it comes back. You survive losing them not by getting over it, but by growing strong enough to carry it. 1 hour, then the next. The light comes back. I promise you, from the far side, it comes back. The second thing that feels like the end, losing everything you built, your money, your home, your work, your security, gone, whether through a crash, a failure, an illness, or simply the cruelty of circumstance. To watch the thing you spent decades building collapse feels like watching your own life collapse with it. And in the modern world, where a person's whole identity is so often tied to what they have, this loss can feel like the loss of the self. Let me tell you something from a woman who has lost everything she owned more than once. When I was young, we lost our home entirely. I left with a single small bag and the clothes on my back, and everything else, everything my family had built for generations, was simply gone. And I will tell you the strange gift hidden inside that catastrophe. When you lose everything you have, you discover the one thing they can never take: who you are, your character, your mind, your capacity to begin again. I learned, standing there with nothing, that I was not my possessions. I was not my house or my money. I was the thing that survived them, and that thing could build again, and did. Everything material can be lost, and given time and will, rebuilt. But the you that does the rebuilding is untouchable. If you have just lost everything, hear me, you have not lost yourself. You have simply been reminded, harshly, that you were never the things. You were always the one who made them. And you can make them again. People who have never lost everything are, in a strange way, more fragile than you now are, because they have never learned this. You know it now. It is terrible knowledge. But it is also a kind of freedom nothing can touch. When you lose everything, you discover the one thing that cannot be taken: who you are. You were never the things. You were always the one who made them. And that one can build again. The third thing that feels like the end: a betrayal you never saw coming. When someone you trusted completely, a spouse, a child, a lifelong friend, a business partner, betrays you, it does something worse than wound you. It shatters your ability to trust your own judgment. You think, if I could be so wrong about this person, how can I ever trust anyone or myself again? That doubt can feel like the ground giving way beneath your feet. I have been betrayed by people I would have sworn were incapable of it. And I know the particular poison of it, how it makes you replay everything, doubt everything, wonder if any of it was real. So let me give you what took me too long to find. A betrayal is not proof that you are a fool for having trusted. It is proof that you are a person capable of trust, which is a strength, not a weakness. The one who betrayed you carries the failing, not you. Do not let their betrayal turn you into a hard, closed, suspicious person, because if you do, they will have taken not just your trust, but your warmth, your openness, your very capacity to love. And that would be the true tragedy, far worse than the betrayal itself. You survive a betrayal not by becoming someone who can never be hurt again, but by grieving it, learning its specific lesson, and then, this is the hard part, choosing to remain a person who can still trust, only more wisely. I trusted again after every betrayal, and the trusting, even wounded, gave me a far richer life than a bitter, closed heart ever could have. Your ability to trust is not broken, it is only bruised. Let it heal. Do not let them make you cold. That is how you win. A betrayal is not proof you are a fool to trust. It is proof you are capable of trust, a strength. Don't let them turn you cold. Heal, trust more wisely, but keep your warmth. That is how you win. The fourth thing that feels like the end, your body beginning to fail you, a diagnosis, a loss of strength, of mobility, of the health you always took for granted. There is a particular terror in feeling your own body, the one thing that was always yours, always reliable, start to betray you. It can feel like the beginning of the end, and in a purely physical sense, sometimes it is a beginning of an ending. But even here, even in this, there is far more life left than the fear will let you see. I am 94. My body has been failing me piece by piece for 30 years. My knees went, my hearing faded, my strength is a fraction of what it was. And I will tell you the truth the fear does not want you to know. A failing body is not a failing life. I have had some of the deepest, richest, most peaceful years of my entire existence inside this frail old body. Years of watching the light, of loving my family, of understanding my own life, of a contentment I never had when I was young and strong and frantic. The body is the vessel, it is not the person inside it. As my body grew weaker, something else in me grew stronger. My patience, my gratitude, my ability to find enormous joy in the smallest things. If you have received a hard diagnosis or watched your strength begin to go, do not let the fear convince you the good part of your life is over. Very often the opposite is true. The body slows, and in the slowing you finally have the stillness to actually taste the life you were always rushing through. Do not spend the time you have left mourning the body you had. Live fully and gratefully in the one you have now. There is far more life in it than you think. A failing body is not a failing life. The body is the vessel, not the person inside. As mine weakened, my gratitude and peace grew stronger. Don't mourn the body you had. Live fully in the one you have now. And the fifth thing that feels like the end, being completely alone. Perhaps everyone you loved has died or moved away or drifted from you, and you find yourself, especially in old age, truly alone, with no one to call, no one who needs you, no one who would notice if you were gone. This is one of the deepest fears a human being can face. The fear that you will end your life utterly alone, unwitnessed, unheld. I have outlived almost everyone. My husband, my brother, my dearest friends, most of my generation gone before me. There have been stretches of my old age of profound aloneness. So I speak to this fear as one who has lived inside it. And here is what I found, which surprised me greatly. Being alone is survivable, and it does not have to mean being without love or without meaning. When the people were gone, I learned to find companionship in other places, in books, which are the preserved voices of the finest minds who ever lived, in the natural world outside my window, in memory, where my dead are not truly gone, but wait to be visited, and, when I reached for it, in new people, because even at 90, it is not too late to make a new connection, a kind word with a neighbour, a bond with someone as alone as yourself. The aloneness is real, and I will not pretend it is easy. But it is not the end, and it is not a death sentence, and it does not have to be empty. A person can build a rich inner life that sustains them, even when the outer life has grown quiet. And there is almost always, if you look for it and reach for it, one more connection to be made. You are not as alone as the fear tells you. Reach out, even now. There is still warmth in the world for you to find. Being alone is survivable, and it need not be empty. Find companionship in books, in nature, in memory, and reach for one more human connection. It is never too late. You are not as alone as the fear tells you. 5 things that feel like the end. Losing the one you love most. Losing everything you built. A betrayal that shatters your trust. Your body beginning to fail. And being completely alone. I have survived every one of them, some of them more than once, and I am still here, 94 years old, speaking to you, glad to be alive. If I can survive all 5, then whichever one has you in its grip right now, you can survive too. I am the proof, sitting right in front of you. Now let me tell you the one truth that sits beneath all 5. The deepest thing I know after 94 years. You are far stronger than you believe you are. Every single one of us walks around underestimating what we can endure, because we have not yet been tested, and so we do not know our own strength. But the human spirit is built for survival in a way that will astonish you when you are finally forced to discover it. In the moment before the hard thing comes, you think, I could never survive that. It would end me. And then the hard thing comes, and you find, to your own amazement, that you are still standing, that you got through the day, that you are more than the sum of what you have lost. I have watched frail, gentle people survive things that should have destroyed a giant. I have survived them myself. The feeling that you cannot go on is not the truth. It is only the pain talking, and the pain is a liar about the future. Whatever you are facing right now, in the dark, believing it is the end, it is not the end. It is a chapter, a terrible one, but a chapter, and there are more pages after it, and you will be there to read them. Hold on. Survive this hour, then the next. You have survived every single one of your worst days so far. That is a perfect record, 100%. And you will survive this one too. I promise you, from 94 years of proof, you come through. You always come through. I am 94 years old. I have buried my whole world and lost it more than once, and I am still here, warm by this window, glad of the light. If a person can survive all that I have survived and still find the morning beautiful, then so can you. The end you are so certain of is not coming. What is coming, if you hold on, is the far side. And I am living proof there is a far side. Hold on. Survive this hour, then the next. You have a perfect record of surviving your worst days. You will survive this one too. I promise you. You come through. Send this to someone who needs to hear it.